If you're retired or almost there, taxes could be the largest bill you ever pay. But is there a way to lower or even eliminate that? Well, our next guests say it's a possibility. Joining us now is Gary Mattson and Taylor Stewart, part of the family from Mattson Financial Services, a firm that's been helping people retire successfully right here in West Michigan for decades. You can also catch them on their popular radio show, Money Mentors. Gary, Taylor, let's talk about this retirement tax bill. What can we expect?
We love to talk about taxes at Mattson Financial, and it is one of the biggest expenses that we'll see in retirement, especially if your plan's not set up properly. Now, that doesn't mean that you're walking out the door next year, that tax plan's out the window. We've got to actively work on this for the next couple of years until we get to that required minimum distribution age, or even maybe there's a lag in time where you retire at 62. You're not quite Medicare age yet, so we need to make sure we have all the income, but we've got to keep our taxes down a bit to keep those insurance subsidies down. And then beyond just taxes, we've got to look at the IRMA tax brackets as well for Medicare. Once you are enrolled in the program, that we're keeping an eye on your tax bracket level, but we're also making sure that IRMA level is there as well, so we're not paying double or triple for Medicare premiums for the rest of our lives potentially.
Wow. So there's lots of factors that play in here that probably the regular person just doesn't even know what to look at, right? I mean...
Yeah, it's effectively what you don't know will hurt you.
Yeah, true story.
So when it comes to taxes, there are some things that you can be in control of. We can't control the markets up and we can't control the markets down, but we can control how we react to those, and the same thing goes true with taxes. There's ways to make sure that you don't have taxes or lower those taxes by repositioning assets. So there's 3 tax buckets we want to concentrate on: tax deferred, tax free, and of course taxable. And so we don't like the last one as much, but there's a way to deal with that, especially if you've done well for retirement and you start the required minimum distributions in your 70s and you live a long life in the 80s, 90s, you're going to have a huge required minimum distribution going on when it's not going to be effective for you, or taking that money out because you don't need it at that point in time because you're not traveling and doing those things. So it's really important to understand that and what you can do now to relieve that tax bill. Sometimes it's even better for you to pay the tax bill now and don't pass that on to your children, that tax bill. You take care of it at a much lower cost than them.
Okay. All right. Now, people associate, higher taxes with a higher income. So if you limit the taxes, does that mean you have less money later on in retirement?
Not necessarily. If we do a good job diversifying our assets by those tax buckets that Gary said, we could have more income than we had in our working years with less taxes. It's just all about how that is set up. And that's making sure that, again, that we fund all of those buckets, especially that tax-free one that we really enjoy.
Okay. Yeah, we have CPAs that are married, a couple, and they were living in Michigan, and they moved to Florida. And about 3 years into the plan, they sent us the greatest email possible. And that was, we didn't realize how much income we could have with so little tax.
Wow. And they're accountants.
Exactly. They're involved in it, but they didn't understand the concepts of the 3 tax buckets. Even though they know how to do the work, let's face it, knowledge is a commodity. But putting that commodity to use is what we're talking about, and understanding when to use those types of strategies, if you would.
Sure. And when you think about all the things that are going on in the world, people might think, is this the right time to think about taxes? But I guess taxes are inevitable, right?
Yeah, always on our mind. And when you go file your taxes at the end of the year, it's just, okay, how much can I save this year? How much can I get back? But we've really got to be forward-looking the next 10, 15, maybe 30 years in retirement. So those, those opportunities we take advantage of today give us more flexibility in our income, more tax-free income, and then again, passing those assets on and leaving that legacy. We don't want Uncle Sam coming in taking 30% in taxes at that point either, so setting it up accordingly.
And there's really, like we talked about so many times, is that there's 3 stages of retirement: go, slow go, and then a no-go.
Yeah. And
so those are different tax times that you might be consuming more now and maybe less later, or it could be that you're really paying a lot of taxes, tax bomb in the end, and you really don't want to be doing that. So you really want to look at that factors today. Even if you're not retired, it's a good time to start looking at it.
You never want to be surprised, right?
That's the worst case.
Yeah, absolutely. And so talk a little bit about, you talked about you have experts, you had CPAs, people think, okay, well, I have my accountant. Why do I need to talk taxes?
I think really it's just starting that plan in place, saying, hey, I'm really forward thinking about that. And a lot of times we're sparking that conversation with a client and their CPA. So again, working with somebody that's a fiduciary, that's looking out for your best interest, having a holistic plan in mind. And then at the end of the day, as the client, you really shouldn't have to worry about it too much. That's what you've got a fiduciary advisor for. That's what you've got all of these other experts for, to make sure we're putting you in the best position possible.
Wonderful.
And we found times where, again, we talk about CPAs and they're very, very good and useful, but sometimes they don't have the knowledge because they don't specialize in what we do, and that is retirement, getting you through retirement, not to, but through retirement and the things that go along with that.
Right. You're more forward thinking, a little more than those CPAs. They're right here and right now,
Yep.
right? Okay, perfect. So this sounds good to somebody. They want to get involved. What do they need to do?
Yeah, so for the first 5 callers, the number's up on the screen. If you've saved $250,000 or more for retirement, happy to get you scheduled in office with Gary, myself, one of the other fiduciary advisors there, and get this plan in place so we're not paying too much in taxes and we can have that nice stress-free retirement.
There you go, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. What a great offer. If you would like Gary Taylor and the team at Mattson Financial help get your retirement tax bill under control, give them a call. Take advantage of that special offer. If you're retiring or already retired, the Mattson team will sit down with you to customize a retirement plan just for you. It is a comprehensive, enhanced plan that includes a look at your investments, your income sources, taxes, and a whole lot more to help get you to and through that retirement you deserve. Reserve one of those spots right now. Call 800-536-8907. That's 800-536-8907.